cool little 60 piece. That's only the neck though.
Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using nigga songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a ruler. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back, we ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
That woo-woo, something. I know the police listening, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
Getting night that he liking in jail, I think he just knows how to adjust and deal with the situations that he put in.
Right.
And I think even with this, we not finna see no Debbie Downer 4XTRAZ. I don't see that.
Well, 4XTRAZ is a writer and a soldier, and he for sure gonna make sure he keep his head up high, chin up high, you feel me? Chin up high, chin up chest, that was what I was trying to say. Shout out to 4XTRAZ, man, he made that quick recovery, we love to see him back in the field. What's the deal, y'all? We're Sharper tapping in 10 and Trap News Network, back in the same, like a cracking the same here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's like getting excuse. It's like getting a legito. You're not finna get nobody's called legito. Tap in with the tap in to make sure you are in fact tapped in with that good tap in. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button. Everything we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. And make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. Everything we got going on. And make sure you have everything you need here at 10 and Trap News Network by hitting us up on Instagram, TRAPNEWSNETWORX, Trap News Network. Get into that if you ain't got into that. We finna jump into this content, man. Adam22 and 4XTRAZ is talking about how 4XTRAZ sisters has canceled Christmas, bro. We know that 4XTRAZ lost his mother, God bless her soul. And now, if you know a black family, like I know a black family, the sisters will take over the matriarchal position in the black family. If you are a black family, black person, you know, black families, whatever. I'm not sure how it goes in the Mexican families, but I know in a black household, typically once mom, whatever, the next strongest sister steps in, and that's who picks up the matriarch role if your mother was indeed the matriarch and all that kind of stuff. So with that all being said, if the sister canceled Christmas, it does make sense to why, maybe not, it might not be, you know, no love being given to Adam22 and No Jumper, because with her being the matriarch, if she's not for it, then that's just pretty much the end of that. But with that all being said, we finna jump into this Kantiana, see what's going on, let's get into it, let's go. Oh, my bad, I'm over here drawing, didn't mean to do that.
That would be the thing that killed me, because when I was even watching, we got a vlog that's coming out maybe today when the people see this, where he went go-kart racing with Ralphie and a bunch of the No Jumper guys and stuff, and it's just like his energy is just so high. He's having so much fun all the time. He turns any situation into the 4XTRAZ show. Like, he just hypes everybody up from just being around, and that's the main thing that I guess a little worried about, is just that, like, I hope he still has that same charm that people like fell in love with. So I don't know.
Man, I think that 4XTRAZ is gonna come back even bigger and better, bro. I think that his personality is gonna be bigger. I think that his personality is gonna be better. I think that we're gonna get more 4XTRAZ. I think that we're gonna get a better 4XTRAZ.
Like, it's weird getting back to regular life and just doing podcasts and stuff. Like, our boy didn't just have this like insanely traumatic thing happen to him, and it's even worse because you got the internet and, like, you know, it's like I know he's in there. he's probably not online that much or whatever, but I'm just seeing so many people just hating on me, hating on people here, acting like everybody is just like turning on him or whatever. And I'm like kind of worried, like, is he falling for these fucking narratives that he's probably...
The fact that you can't call your homie, if that's really your boy, that's really your homie, you have to worry about him falling for narratives online, says a lot about the relationship you guys don't have in real life. Because, again, like, if you really see this man, how you see this man, in the light that you say you see this man, there shouldn't even be no wonder, no worry about somebody putting a narrative in his mind. Y'all should be able to figure it out. But at the same time, again, you know what, I'm gonna let it play out, because y'all finna see exactly why he's concerned. Because 4XTRAZ has some very smart women around him, and we all know, when you need something done right, bro, get a black woman to do it. But let's get this figured out.
Hearing secondhand from people, I don't necessarily know. I'm just kind of worried that...
First and foremost, it wasn't a No Jumper event it happened at. No Jumper didn't give him the fireworks, right? So 4XTRAZ ain't gonna look at you or nobody in this building like they responsible for what happened, right? I don't believe that. A lot of people gonna say, Adam, you're responsible. What you gonna do, right?
Right.
I mean, let me explain something to you. I remember spraining my ankles, both of them, when I was heavy in the trucking business, right?
What were you doing where you sprained both your ankles? To sprain one ankle is crazy. To sprain two ankles is absolutely insane.
I was driving my own personal truck. When I called in and told them I sprained my ankles, shit, I had to call my workers' comp people that luckily I did, because I was an independent contractor, right? The job, they like, all right, shit, that is gonna be ready to come back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how that works, right? So, you know, when you're running a business, people get paid when they do a job. You get what I'm saying? It's on us to have our own private insurance and things like that. But the internet, they don't have nothing on you, so they got to put something on you.
But from what I understand, like, the internet is part of the problem because of the fact that his sisters are the primary ones who have been taking care of him since...
So with that all being said, because Adam22 has lost the vote of 4XTRAZ sisters, it's not going to be too good for Adam22 moving forward with anything 4XTRAZ related. Because again, if you know, like I know, within the black family, them women are in charge. Them women are who's running things. Them women are who are, you know, especially since, again, they lost their mother. Those women are the ones who are, you know, making the 1-2 step like Sierra, 1-2 step like Sierra. And, you know, understandably so, that's the dynamic to the black family and the black household. So if someone like Adam22 doesn't, number one, respect that dynamic, it's going to be a rough road for him. Number one, because you have to go into that dynamic respecting the situation, period, point blank. And then if you can't add to the betterment of the situation, then it's going to be another rough road, because historically speaking, culturally speaking, when people of a certain shade get introduced to a certain community, typically it's never for the better. So, you know, not saying that Adam's intentions are good or bad, but just saying that historically speaking, it hasn't always been the best coming from, you know, that type of world. So with that all being said, when you're looking at it in totality, when you're looking at it in the reality of what it is, with the right moves and the right attention to detail, Adam could have done a lot more to ensure the comfort or the stability of 4XTRAZ while he was locked up, or I'm assuming not while he was locked up, while he was in a hospital. But since that didn't really come to fruition like that, then now we are in the situation that we are in, where intentions may be questioned and wondered about.
The shit went down in the hospital and everything, and apparently they're not super internet fluent, or they don't spend a ton of time online. So perhaps to them, they're having a hard time understanding all this craziness that's going on, and they're probably seeing all these weird memes. It's like,
so here goes the thing too. It's not that they're not internet fluent. That's actually not the truth at all. This is 2025. If you think that those black women don't know how to use the internet, you are crazy, bro. You are crazy. You are crazy. If you think that them black women don't have people around them that know how to use the internet, you are crazy. And then keep in mind too, of the community that 4XTRAZ come from, you think that those black women don't have people around them who keep them updated, and don't just the go-aheads and the 1-2 steps in the community, you're crazy. No, they're very fluent with it. Maybe they just don't particularly care for what you bring to the space that their brother's in. That's it. You feel me? Maybe they don't see you as a positive light around what they have going on. It's not that they're lacking the education. Education is not a problem at all. You feel me? I'm willing to bet that them women are extremely educated. So I'm not gonna really let the whole narrative like, oh, they're not internet fluid, you know, that kind of stuff. That's not the reasoning, big dog. They just might not be cool with what you got going on.
It's gotta be weird to be a person who's not terminally online and your brother loses a bunch of fingers.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden you have to watch an AI video that someone made of him sitting right here.
So I like how Adam is taking no accountability for any reason why these women cannot want anything to do with him or want their brother doing anything to do with him. I'm not saying that he made the AI video. I'm not saying that he should be held to actually anything of 4XTRA's decision making, but I'm willing to bet that he probably could have done a lot more in their opinion throughout that time while 4XTRAZ was in that situation, rather than offering him $1,000 for a vlog. That would have made them respect him a whole lot more to be able to keep the situation in a lot better standings.
With the firework going off in his hand, which is like, you know, I've just seen so many insane
and they're
things.
thinking, did you do it?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, like, if you're not super online, if you're not tapped into all this stuff, it might be a little
I'm going to tell
confusing.
you what I watched you do.
You love this, huh?
No, I watched you. No, this is real talk.
Okay.
Watch a dude go to jail 2-3 times and hold his position.
I thought you were switching over to another topic, but yeah.
I watched you.
So now, Wack is playing cleanup crew. All right. Wack is coming through, trying to make it clear why they should be cool with him.
Listen, bro, you don't get that. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I watched you. He went to jail 2-3 times and you held his position. So it's a lot of value in that.
Right.
But Adam also profited off him going to jail.
I watched you go over there to his neighborhood and support his video.
Right.
I watched you take it and put it up on your platform. Right? And I'm going to speak on it. Bro, I got a lot of seniority in this bill, and I feel like
Wack is quietly pushing himself into a place where he's feeling like he's a No Jumper executive, and that's a crazy thing to say. That all being said, man, I'm going to let y'all catch the rest of this on the Adam and Rat Show. We're about to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And, of course, it's free. Adam22 is free. We go.